I think that I was drawn to it because I could hear it, and I was fascinated with being able to hear all these new sounds. I play the violin, and my hearing loss is in speaking level, so that's why I have a lot of issues in like classrooms, and the violin is in a range that I can hear the best. I've seen Dr. Tunkel since I was 3. He's the only person who can look into my ears and know what's going on, and even then, my ears still surprise him. Just something will happen and it'll be like, oh, well, we've never seen this happen before. I had ear infections, and my doctors made me take medicine that it turned out I was allergic to, but Mom and Dad didn't realize it right away. I used to scream when Mom and Dad tried to hold me down to take this medicine. It took them a while to figure out that I was allergic to it. It was just when I was learning how to hear, when I was consistently wearing the bone-anchored hearing aid, the Baja, for a long enough time to really get to know some of these sounds. In school settings, that was hard, and especially when I was taking a test, because I was used to that being more or less completely silent and not thinking twice about it, and suddenly I was hearing pencils across the desk, people rustling papers, people adjusting in their seats, just little things. And it was distracting, and when I took out my hearing aid to try and block it out, I was aware that those sounds were there, so I was freaking out that I wasn't hearing things that, or directions, little things that I needed to be hearing. And just thinking about it too much, I really freaked out. It took a long time for me to get used to that kind of setting. Teacher had us walk around outside and write down every single thing we heard, and I only wrote down like 5 things on my list. We each had to say one thing that we heard, and by the time it got to me, I was in tears because I had learned a whole bunch of things that had made noise that I had no clue made noise. From footsteps to wind in the leaves, I really realized just how bad my hearing was, how much I couldn't hear. Music is a good way to connect with people, anyone. Just some of my favorite moments are just playing in an orchestra and looking across the room like during a concert or something and making eye contact with a friend and either remembering an inside joke from the rehearsal. And I asked them, how did you guys put up with me when I didn't have the hearing aid? And another friend just looked at me and he was like, it was just you. It was no big deal at all. It was just who you were. And I actually hold both of those as the nicest things anyone has ever said to me.